Exactly.
Speaking about a lot going on, I know the F.E.E.L always has a lot going on, and I'm excited to chat with the CEO of F.E.E.L, Elena Villafana Sylvester. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
So what is up with F.E.E.L this morning?
Oh my gosh, we have so much going on, as you said. So everyone knows F.E.E.L has a history and a long foundation in education. Our founder, Clive Panton, is known for the sphere of education. And so we continue that tradition. And F.E.E.L has partnered with a number of organizations for us to help schools to get prepared for the start of the new school term.
Right.
And we'll be doing that by providing schools with paint and furniture so they can actually refurbish the schools and get them ready and create a brand new environment for the children when they come back out in September.
Upgrade the schools to some degree.
Exactly.
All right.
And there's so many organizations involved in this. The Tunapuna Regional Corporation, they're actually going to be sending a truck to F.E.E.L's warehouse today. They will collect these 275-gallon tanks of paint, take them to their location, and schools will actually go there and be able to fill buckets of paint. There are a variety of colors. So there's gray and tan and brown and green, and the schools fill the paint, and then they go and get their buildings painted.
And we see some pictures up here right now of the project that F.E.E.L would have recently undertaken. We see, the beautification process happening here, and
exactly
being upgraded.
Over 2,000 pieces of furniture are going to go into the school system. So we're talking desks and chairs and cupboards and bookshelves. And there are over 88 schools that are going to benefit from variety, so a mix of things. So some schools get paint, some schools get furniture, schools are getting cleaning supplies. So it's a wide variety of items that are going to go into assisting these schools.
How do you assess which schools need what?
Right, so there are a number of schools that actually apply to F.E.E.L and ask us to give them assistance. And therefore, those are the schools that we actually are the go-to schools. So we've partnered with this, with United Way to make this happen as well. So it's the schools in partnership with F.E.E.L, in partnership with United Way, in partnership with the corporation, in partnership with parents. So it's a lot of moving pieces to make all this happen, because parents are actually going to paint classrooms. So the schools have some coordinating aspects of it as well. So the schools that are members, they come to us and they say, okay, I need paint. I need to outfit a classroom. So, for example, Corpus Christi College needed 125 desks for their Form 1 classroom. So they will come and collect that on Friday. So it's a lot of moving parts going on to get all of this to happen so that as many schools as possible can benefit.
Now, some would ask the question, well, hey, schools are supposed to be government funded. Why is it that F.E.E.L has to go the extra yard now to do these things? Can you speak on that?
Yeah, well, I mean, we all know the challenge that our government is facing. And I think that one of the important things is that F.E.E.L is able to make these things possible because we are a registered charitable organization that is recognized by government as giving us the permission to actually make these things available. So the Ministry of Finance, for example, when we bring in the containers of paint, that is made possible with the assistance of the Ministry of Finance and Customs helping us in that way. So there is some government involvement. The corporation is part of government as well. But I want to say that I think that especially at this time in Trinidad and Tobago, all of us have to play a part. So I understand that there's always this feeling that government must do everything.
X, Y, or Z.
But all of us have a role to play. And where we can play that role and make a difference and make things better for our children, then I say let's do it. Let's just get it done.
How has the role of the private sector played into this?
Oh my gosh, absolutely fantastic. Because without private sector funding that comes to F.E.E.L on a monthly basis or through our deeds of covenants, and so then there's no way that we can do any of these things. I mean, so everybody plays a part in making this happen. There is no way that we can do what we do when we coalesce all these funds that we get through deeds of covenant, through donations, through our fundraising efforts like the F.E.E.L raffle that just concluded, through donations from individuals. All those funds are pooled together And that is what makes these projects possible. So this is not F.E.E.L doing it alone. So hats off to everyone in Trinidad and Tobago, because you have played a part in making this possible for the children of our nation.
Definitely. And, you know, so coming up for the new school term, the new school year, as it would start after the Java season, we like to call it. You know, what are some of the things we could look forward to from F.E.E.L? Well,
one of the things that is really, really exciting is that many schools have asked us about libraries and starting libraries. So one of the things one of the items that is coming in this furniture is bookshelves for libraries, so that they can actually start. Some schools are actually going to start a school library because they may not have had one before. We've also brought in computer sets. So some schools are also going to get a computer lab.
Wow.
So like primary schools. Recently we gave out industrial sewing machines to Cocoa Reed boys.
Right.
And they actually have started a tailoring program for their students and for their community as well.
Fantastic.
So that they're actually their students are going to start learning to sew. So there are so many projects going on that a wide variety of schools are going to be touched in a lot of different ways, so that we can, you know, truly make a difference in the lives of our students.
Yes, and F.E.E.L certainly is. I want to thank you so much, Elena Villafana-Sylvester, CEO of F.E.E.L, for joining us this morning and telling us again about, you know, such a wonderful breadth of work that F.E.E.L is doing. All right, so we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back after this.